Alright, so in this video I would like to go through the initial setup and step-by-step instructions. Once you've purchased the tool, you will receive an email. This email will contain an access code as well as a link to the spreadsheet. So your first step will be to click on this link and you will open up Google Sheets. The next thing you would like to do is, because this is a shared copy, you want to create a copy for yourself, a copy that will hold your data. And you will achieve this by going on File and Make a Copy. Once you create a copy, a new menu will appear here like this. This menu will be set first to Broker's Connector setup, because you haven't entered any credentials. You will need to set it up in the first place. Note that because of the way it works, Google Sheet will try to access third-party programs. In this case, it could be Tastytrade, for instance. So code will run within this spreadsheet, and therefore you have to make sure Google is authorized by you to run this program. And this is what we are going to see together now. So let's click on this broker connector setup and set up broker connection. So the first time it runs, you will receive a message saying, a script is trying to run in the background. Are you okay with this? So obviously, if you want to go ahead, you need to authorize Google Sheet to run this code, and you have to click OK. And then there are different ways it can pop up, but what you have to make sure of is you pick the right account, as I previously said. And then because it's running code that I've written, you have to here click on Advanced and go to Trading Connector. So these are the steps you need to make sure. You click on this Advanced and click on this link here. All right, so let's do this. And then you're saying, okay, I'm happy that Google Sheet will access my spreadsheet. And just simply allow access from there. Once you have done that, the next thing to do is to refresh the page to make sure this is taken into account. Alright, so now we should be ready. We've authorized Google Sheet to access our program. Let's click on Broker Connector Setup, set up your broker connection. And on the right hand side, you will see the menu that allows you to enter your credentials and access your details. So let me put my key here, validate access, then choose your broker. For now it's only Tastytrade, and click next. So if you are reaching this point, it's good. So let me put my credentials. Here you are. As you can see, the tool went ahead and fetched data. In particular, here we've got the accounts that you would like to get data from. So you can select one or many. So I can select, let's say, 2 of these accounts to report on. And importantly, I'd like to pick a date. So start by picking a date. This is where I'd like the data to be fetched from. So for instance, if I say, okay, 1st of March, then the data will be fetched from 1st of March onwards. Click Finish Setup. And then the last thing you'd like to do is refresh again to make sure everything has been taken into account. Here you are. You should have set your account now, and we will recap what we have seen. Alright, so back to the slide. Once you've done this, steps of copying the spreadsheet, making a copy, refreshing and authorizing, then you can click on set up your broker connection. Make sure again you are using the same email address that you use upon payment, so the access code is going to work. And when you click the setup button, then you have to fill out some relevant information. This is a one-time setup, so validate your access code by copying and pasting in here. Validate access, select Tastytrade as a broker, click next, and then fill out your Tastytrade, in this case, username and password. Click connect. This is a one-time thing. You enter the password to retrieve tokens using Tastytrade secured authorization mechanism, and then select the account you'd like to get included into the reporting, select a date, click finish setup, and you should be all set. The last thing that could be fairly important is making sure once you have done that and once you're starting using this spreadsheet, keep an eye on your email and make sure you do not, or if you receive such an email, it's perfectly fine. This is for security purpose. Tastytrade might say, look, there is a third party. In this case, it is the Google script code within this spreadsheet trying to access your Tasty account. It's a kind of a read-only anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But you have to say, yes, it's me. Don't worry. This is okay. Otherwise, Tasty might put your account on hold and prevent you from doing anything. So make sure you click on yes, this was me, and then you should be all set. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any question. But this is how you go about setting up your spreadsheet for the first time. Thank you.